it's very important because like anything in our business, we're in a seconds count. To be able to initiate CPR almost immediately gives the firefighter a better chance of survival versus have to come out and try to strip down, turn out gear with an air pack on. And to keep in mind is that the gear is approximately 60 to 65 pounds. So on top of the additional weight of a firefighter, whatever their weight is, so tacked on that additional weight, and it's all dead weight because they're not helping you because they're unresponsive. So it just gives us a much more systematic approach to starting CPR almost immediately and getting the gear off the firefighter while not have to pause for care.
Okay, you know what to do. Take it easy. Want to go ahead and sit down, receive your back.
Sit down, Robert.
Want to receive your back. Sit on down, get in between your legs, please, head. Head.
You have a designated role?
Yeah, so during today's presentation, I was the head person. My role was to basically put my legs down. The air pack lifts you up, so I'm supporting the air pack, which is supporting his back while compressions are done. So that way compressions can be effective. While doing that, I'm taking gloves off, helmet off, air mask off, and holding the coat so when they pull the legs, he comes right out.
Why is it important to have this skill?
To be honest, if something happens, for many firefighters that haven't gone through this training, it's something we've probably all thought about and never really knew the best way to do it. We'd attack it with what we know what to do, but this way is very quick, very effective. As you saw, we probably got it off in less than 30 seconds. When we were doing our training, I believe we got it off in just under 20 seconds. I'm being told 14, was it? 17 seconds. So it can go very fast. We have to slow down with the live person just because when you're taking the air mask off, you can hit a nose, possibly break it. Depending on the setup of your gear, it's a little more difficult sometimes.
Cool. And you know, like firefighters go into buildings all the time. You never know when you're coming out or when somebody's gonna have a health problem.
Correct.
So is that why this is important?
This is important when you're wearing your gear. Even right now, just standing here, it's very warm. It's starting to feel humid out, so we're trapping all our heat in. There's a plastic barrier that's, you know, keeping stuff out, keeping stuff in. So it doesn't breathe too well. You get very warm, overheated, exhaustion, plus regular health factors take a big part of this. So you never know when sudden cardiac arrest can happen, and these skills can truly save a life.
Perfect. And you're starting to sweat, so I'll stop.
We are very frequently at fire scenes, not only for the victims of the fire, but for our firefighters. They help us and we help them. And being able to, in any way, shape, or form, help them medically is the goal. So to be able to help them medically, we have to get them out of their turnout gear. That's 65 pounds of difficulties. So this method really is effective in removing it quickly so that we can gain any kind of medical access. We're going to the extreme, right? We're going to cardiac arrest. But it could be as simple as just a simple injury or maybe some heat exhaustion or heat stroke. We can gain access and help them quickly, and that's the goal.
So is it to get them to work as a team?
Teamwork is extremely important, right? Because they're working as a team and we're working as a team to help everybody involved. Unfortunately, with recent events with firefighter Toscano and other firefighters who have fallen in the line of duty, sometimes that line can be a little blurred. We don't know what to do. We don't know the most effective or the quickest way to do it. And this is a really effective, quick way to do it. So.
Does everyone have a role?
Everybody has.
And how do you know what the role is before?
Through training, we do through training. But we keep in mind that although there are 4 people, and we try to keep it to just 4 people because there are a number of steps that need to occur. Everybody helps everybody within their role, with the exception of one individual, and that's the individual doing compressions. We don't stop ever to do compressions because of the effectiveness and perfusing the brain and keeping the brain alive. But everybody helps everybody. As long as they know the roles that need to occur to get them out of the gear, everybody works together.
So you get the main person is doing the compressions,
Right,
and then you've got another person who's trying to get them sit up and take their.
Take the gear off. So as soon as a fallen firefighter is recognized, there is the 1, 2, and 3. Head is firefighter 1. Firefighter 2 would be the compression firefighter, and firefighter 3 is what I like to call the assistant. They assist with removal of the gear. So firefighter 2 will be doing the compressions. Firefighter 1 is at the head, removing the head helmet, SCBA, a mask. And the third individual starts from the bottom, works their way up, and getting the jacket off. Once the jacket is undone and open, then they'll go ahead and remove them with the assistance of the fourth, if necessary.
Am I missing anything? What else? Anything else you want to say? So it's a good skill for these guys to have.
It has. As of right now, I started teaching this class in January. Over 800 firefighters are trained in the state, which is really great. We're doing even more by the month. So even more that get involved in the training or just the video is really helpful. And again, the worst case scenario is a heart attack and death in the line of duty, which we can help prevent with quick action and quick defibrillation and even better compressions. That's about it.
Good job.
Okay.
Go. That's what the question dropping in.
What's the head? Alright, don't forget the shoulder straps. There's no secrets. Alright, one guy get prepared.
Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, pull.
Nice job, Gary. Nice job. Hello, everyone in Georgetown. It's Chief Fred Mitchell from Georgetown Fire Department. Today, what you witnessed in the video was our firefighters trained in firefighter CPR. And what that means is in the event one of our members with their full turnout gear, including with their air pack, goes down and has a cardiac event, the firefighters know techniques that'll allow them to start CPR immediately without initially after wrestling with the turnout gear to get it off along with the air pack. Whereas in the fire service, you know, the #1 leading cause of firefighter death is cardiac related, and this technique allows us to initiate life-saving measures in almost immediately once the firefighter is extricated from the building. And as you saw, everybody today in the technique has a role in making that happen to remove the bulk of the turnout gear and continue life-saving measures.